Hey everybody, welcome to ROZZY Life. Today it will be pot roast. These are the vegetables I'll be using. This is the pot roast and these are the seasonings. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the seasonings put on this roast. Now you can pick whatever seasonings you like. You can go as heavy or as light as you like. So I'm going to put all that I need on here and then I'm going to massage it on the meat. Make sure that the meat is totally seasoned all the way around. On the sides, the back, the front, all the way around. And always remember, on your garlic powder or your onion powder, you can go heavy as you want, as long as it doesn't say garlic or onion salt. All right, so yes, I'm just getting it massaged in very, very well. These are the things I remember Mama doing in the kitchen. I was always up under her. I don't know if she knew it or not, but I was paying attention. All right, so now it's time to put some flour on here because we're going to sear it. And that's going to bring us our gravy as well. So I put as much flour as I needed to cover the whole roast. And make sure you get the flour all around, just like the seasonings, all on the sides, the edges, and everything. Okay, it's looking good. I just want to make sure I get all the inside and everything so I can go on ahead and put it in this pot so I can get it seared. Got a little oil in there. Don't put a lot of oil because you're not deep frying, you're just putting a little bit of color on it. All right, look at that color. That is so beautiful. Very, very nice. Not burnt, just perfectly browned. And the garlic here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up smaller because I'm going to put it in the roast. And I need them to be smaller pieces. And the bell pepper, I'm going to slice it to put with the roast. And always slice your bell peppers from the inside because the outside is just too slippery. So the best way to do it, I have seen, was always to cut it from the inside to make it easier to slice. And so here we go, taking it out. So there it is, seared all around, front and back. Go on ahead and put it in its own little dish so I can go on ahead and do what I need to do with this roast. I have to put this garlic in here. I'm gonna go ahead and make this gravy by putting some flour in here and mixing it up so we can go on ahead and start this roux. And you can make your gravy as light or as dark as you like. But for roast, I always make my gravy dark. And as you can see, it's changing colors now. And this time, instead of using chicken broth or beef broth, I used water. Nice looking gravy. Okay, so now it's time for me to put the garlic inside of this roast. So you just cut little slashes in it and push your garlic down in there. And it makes your meat tender and so very, very, very flavorful. This is the best way to do a roast. If you've never done it, please try it and comment down below and tell me if you have done it or if you will do it. That is the absolute best way to do it. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But anyway, if you can, go back to my page and please subscribe and hit the bell. And make sure you press all so you'll be notified of all the new videos and when I go live. And tell a friend about ROZZY. All right, so now we're putting the bell peppers on here. And we're going to put that onion on here too. Don't forget now we had an onion sitting over there. So we're just going to slice it up long ways because you don't want to slice it small because they will disappear in the cooking process. And just put those on top as well. All of it's going to cook down. It's going to be absolutely delicious. You'll see. Okay, the gravy is ready. So I'm going to, of course, strain it because I don't want the bits in here. And then we're going to put this thing in the oven. All right, that's it. That is a done deal. So we're just going to go on ahead. We're going to put a piece of foil on here and we're going to put it in the oven. And I put it in the oven at 350 for an hour and a half. Checked it. It wasn't, the gravy wasn't thick, so I put it right back in there and let it thicken up for about another 20-30 minutes. And there it was. But here's the carrots. And you'll see the gravy was still weak. This is when I checked it to put the carrots in there. And the gravy was not thick enough for me. So I went on ahead, put the carrots in there and returned it into the oven. And then I kept the foil off if I didn't say that a minute ago. It was still tender, but the gravy needed to get thick. So I had to put it back in there, y'all. And there it is. It is done. Look at them carrots. They are golden with a little color on them. The onions looking good. The bell pepper. Look at that. It even got even tenderer. Just pulling apart. Look at that. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? Look at the garlic. Oh yes, I can eat the garlic by itself. I love garlic. You can spread that garlic on some toast like that. Look at that gravy. Okay. The carrots, they got tender. Look at that gravy. See that? See how it got thicker? You can see how it's grabbing on that spoon. And the longer you leave it in, the thicker the gravy gets. I mean, look how tender that carrot is. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for your time. And I'll see you all on the next video. And y'all, I always say it, please be safe. Please be safe. Look at that roast, y'all. Look at it. Have some. Have some. All right, y'all. I'm out. I am out.